It's been a while since we've heard from Rihanna, and now that she's back, well, things aren't looking too hot for the Fenty Lingerie CEO. For those of you unaware, Riri has taken a step back from music, or so it seems, to focus more on her fashion and beauty line in Fenty makeup and lingerie. And although it appears to be doing well, unfortunately over the weekend during her Savage x Fenty fashion show, a song was played that has a lot of people upset. I'm going to tell you guys all about it right now in Info Overload. What's happening, guys? Welcome back to IO. I'm your host, Jared Bronstein, and today we got to spill the tea on Rihanna. But before we do that, make sure you guys click the playlist in the top corner if you want more tea, and of course, stick around to the end of this one for some comment replies. And obviously, of course, one more thing, you gotta smash that like button, baby. For now, let's get right into it. So over the weekend, Riri had a fashion show to promote her lingerie and probably her makeup as well, assuming everyone in the show was using her makeup, because I don't know, it just makes sense to me to do that. The second annual fashion show, which debuted on Amazon Prime, has got the people talking, but unfortunately the focus isn't so much on the amazing lingerie showcased, but instead a specific song chosen for the show itself. The song in question, which has Rihanna facing a ton of backlash and some people calling for her to be cancelled, is called Doom by London-based producer Cuckoo Chloe. The song was played while introducing rapper Rico Nasty, and if you've yet to hear the song, well, it includes a hadith, specifically the one in which Muhammad talks about a judgment day and the end of times. For those of you unaware, the hadiths are a record of traditions or sayings of the Prophet Muhammad in the Islamic religion. So as you can imagine, many people felt Rihanna was disrespecting the religion by including the song in her fashion show. Many took to Twitter to express their displeasure with the track, with everyone talking about how blatantly disrespectful the song choice was. Aside from the fact that the song is using words from the Quran, which in itself is wrong, the fact that they have women dressed in lingerie dancing to it, well, just adds insult to injury. People feel she was making a mockery of their religion. Now, as someone who isn't a practicing Muslim, I could see why this may not directly upset or offend you, assuming you don't practice. That being said, regardless of religion, I think we could all agree any song using words from a prophet is going to be offensive. It really doesn't matter what you practice, a song not only included the words of a prophet, but actually auto-tuned it, and was played while a bunch of performers were dancing and trying to be sexy. And it doesn't matter what religion, it's just wrong. Following the performance, many took to Twitter to express their displeasure, with one user writing, "So Rihanna's cancelled. How the can she make her models dance to a hadith? As a Muslim, I'm so disappointed and I won't be supporting her." Another wrote, "To be honest, I'm really disappointed to see everyone ignoring what happened with Rihanna. Like, just because according to you she's a queen doesn't mean she can't do harm. And what she did was really disrespectful to Muslims." Another tweet seemingly called out the hypocrisy of her line Savage x Fenty, which is all about inclusivity. A tweet read, "So Rihanna has a clear history of disrespecting Islam and Muslims and continued this pattern with her Savage x Fenty show, which was meant to be the standard for inclusion. When are you going to start holding your faves accountable?" Some understand that maybe she wasn't the one responsible for all the music, but she likely saw a dress rehearsal or at the very least saw a playlist of what was going to be played. A tweet reads, "Rihanna is responsible for this even if she didn't choose the music. She hired her team and she must have heard the songs beforehand, and just because she's Rihanna doesn't give her a free pass to disrespect a religion." As of now, Rihanna nor her team have spoken publicly or addressed the situation at hand. It's unclear if she will and how this is going to affect her brand, as well as her music moving forward, but I certainly hope she holds herself accountable regardless of why or how the situation came to be. Although I think people should be focusing more on the producer who created the song in the first place, Cuckoo Chloe, I can see why people are upset with Rihanna as well, given her platform and just the hypocrisy of the show's meaning. And going to Chloe's Instagram, people are definitely letting it be known they do not appreciate the song, as all the comments on her latest post are addressing the situation. As of now, Chloe hasn't said anything about the song, which was made in 2016, but in a screenshot from the Twitter page Muslim, she even admits to using a YouTube link which had recordings of the hadith. Now, as always, guys, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation. How do you feel about Rihanna using this song in her recent fashion show? Let me know in the comments down below. For now, let's reply to some comments from the video. This could end Kris Jenner's career. Janet Doe said, "Clearly money doesn't buy class, morals, or ethics. This is only one example of their trashiness." Yeah, I mean, I think in general when people have money and fame and power, they think they could get away with anything, and it's just the sad reality. And hopefully, like, the change of the culture and how everything in Hollywood has kind of moved towards, like, regardless of who you are, you'll be taken down. Hopefully that sets the precedent for the future and future generations in all industries, really. Ollie Oxenfree said, "Harvey Weinstein also denied wrongdoings. If it is true, hopefully more people come forward." Yeah, Weinstein is just it's just disgusting. And you know what? I hope, regardless, I just hope the truth comes out. That's all I'm going to say. Because if it is true, you know, hopefully there aren't more victims. And hopefully it's just one. I mean, not hopefully, but, you know, one is more than enough that if someone does something wrong, the person that, you know, should be held accountable for their actions, is all I'm gonna say. Yeah, Noah said the lady who pimped her daughter, that wasn't enough for y'all to not give her your attention and money. I'm not gonna say I've never been a fan of the Kardashians. I just don't care. I don't put any effort into watching their show. I don't follow along with what they do. Obviously, given my job, I'm somewhat up to date with what goes on in their lives because they seem to be a little problematic at times, but hey, we're all human, we all make mistakes. The difference is they have a lot of money and fame, so every mistake they make somehow disappears. I don't know. Anyways, guys, that's all for this one. I've been your host, Jared Bronson. You've been watching IO, and we'll see you in the next one.